Hello and welcome. This video is brought to you by thestreamingadvisor.com. Tailor your entertainment with streaming. What we're going to talk about in this video is how to block content on Disney Plus. Recently, Disney Plus started adding more and more adult content and sort of hit the coup de grace today with the addition of Deadpool 1 and Deadpool 2. We put together a guide on the website that has point-by-point pictures and instructions to help you make changes to the account if you choose so, but we also thought that we could help you with a video. So, to get started with this, you need to either jump onto Disney Plus's website, disneyplus.com, all written out like PLUS, and also you can access this on your app, so your mobile app. And what you'll see when you get to the screen is this screen with your chosen profiles if you have already got a Disney Plus account. Otherwise, you'll have to get to creating them. And up in the right-hand corner, you'll see that there is something called Edit Profiles. Now, you'll note that there are locks on a couple of these profiles. Those mean that we have pins set for those two things. It's just both me. It's Ryan and RD. I'm Ryan Downey there. But, as you see, that means that nobody can get into that profile without knowing my super secret password, which is, in this case, 1111. May as well make it password, right? But, we've got profiles set up for everybody, and you can go into edit the profiles up here. Once you have selected edit profiles, you're going to go to the profile that you want to change, and we've created this one called Kid for the example. So, you're going to click on it, and from here you can change the name if you want to. And what you're going to do is scroll down to where it says content rating. And right now this kid's profile is set for TV-14. You'll note that in the description there on the website. You're going to click on it. And here, this is asking for your password. This is your Disney Plus password. This isn't whatever the PIN number is. This is the full password with a capital letter and numbers, whatever it is that you use to log in to disneyplus.com or your app in the first place. Hopefully you remember it. If you don't, there is a forgot password option. But once you log in, you'll see a rating system. And like I said, feels funny to see R and TVMA in Disney Plus considering where it all started. But from here, you can choose what rating you want to place things at. So if you choose PG, you do so. You can do, whatever you want and save. Now, if you decide, oh wait, this isn't necessary. I want to change it to something else. You can go right back in. You can click on the content rating again and up it to whatever you want. So there we changed it to PG13, that's more or less everything that Disney Plus has ever had up to now. That the Marvel movies are rated PG13, the Star Wars movies are PG13, but there is some content like the Marvel series made for Netflix that were rated R. If you want to squint and pretend like maybe that isn't such a big deal, actually they're more TVMA, you might decide, hey, what the heck, no big deal. But regardless, you can go into that profile section and edit it however you want. When you're all finished, you click done. For the purposes of this video, let's have a kid profile that allows for rated R movies. Why not? Maybe it's a mature kid. And done. Now, Click done one more time and you'll move out of this screen. And let's jump into a profile and I'll show you sort of how things can differ. So what we'll do is we'll select one of these profiles here. One of the ones with the lock. We'll just choose the Wolverine here. And when you do so, like I said, it's going to ask for a PIN number. You can set a PIN number for any profile you want. It doesn't even have to be based on content. It might just be that somebody has a playlist that they don't want messed up. We're going to say no thanks, don't keep up with the password. And you see right at the top of the screen, there's Deadpool. Honestly, I love Deadpool. It's pretty funny and very action-packed. But this is about parents that want to maybe keep some sensitive things out of sight from kids that aren't ready to handle it. You'll notice it says that we're set for an R rating down there at the end. And if we switch to the kid profiles here, it jumps into edit. Again, we can change that and say, well, maybe we don't want Deadpool on there, Maybe that's not a great idea. So if you click in here, now the kid profile just has Moana. In general, it's the things that you would expect to find on Disney+. And on top of that, you can't even look up the content that would otherwise be considered offensive. So you can't find Deadpool on there. You can't find, for instance, the Marvel shows that were made for Netflix. So you write Daredevil, it's not going to find it. Put it down as one whole word, it's not going to find it. And that's because those are rated R or TVMA. So that is how you block that content out on profiles if you choose so. And the reason you have to jump on to either the app or the website is because then it gives you a chance to have a little bit more control. Now, if you want to start a new profile fresh, let's say you've done something, you've botched your kid's profile, maybe you've forgotten your actual PIN number for your adult profile, either which way you want to do it, you can create a new profile down there by clicking on Add Profile. And from there, you can set things up the way that you want it from the start. So here in the kids profile, it's all set the way that it is. But if you're trying to start something new for yourself or even another family member, it's really easy. You click on the little plus down there. You choose a profile look. And in this case, what we're going to do is set up one for like a child. And instead of having to worry so much about the ratings, we're just going to click it on as a kid's profile. And this is a real easy shortcut that prevents you from even having to set an age limit. And you'll see what I mean. They design it so that it looks like more of a childlike atmosphere. Instead of having the categories like Marvel, Disney, and so on, it just has it all set up in a kind of a different way. It's mostly cartoons, live action, nature, things like that. But you'll see Mickey Mouse and Friends, Princesses, Disney Junior. This is set up that way instead of Marvel, Pixar, and so on. It's very self-explanatory to the kids. Nothing on there is any more edgy than an old Saturday morning cartoon from the 80s. And that's another way to set up a profile. This is what I would suggest for the youngest kids. I don't think your 12-year-old, 13-year-old would appreciate not being able to pull up Iron Man, right? But as it is, it's a good way to quickly set up a profile that the kids can use while also keeping your own profiles locked down with a PIN. Because if you type in the wrong PIN on a profile with a PIN number, you'll see it's not going to let you in. If you forget, you can always go there and click Forgot Your PIN, If you do that, what it's going to do is send an email to your email account associated with Disney Plus. I hope you were able to follow that. If you found it confusing, like I said, there's a whole written guide on the website. I'll link that in the description. But in general, I hope you found that helpful. If you did, please give this video a like, share this video with your friends, and of course, do subscribe because this isn't the only helpful video we try to put out there. As always, I'm Ryan Downey, the Streaming Advisor. Thank you for watching, and stream on, my friends.